Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 1, 2, 3, 4 of 10 days of exponentializing. And I'm just going to wait for the translators and for people. Hi, everybody. So super stoked to be here. I'm just checking on my phone if you can see me or if I'm just talking to my computer. Looks like I'm on. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Yes. Hey, Laura. Hey, guys. I just wait a little bit before the translators find me. So, hey, good morning, Lisen. Lisen had an amazing live yesterday. For those, if you didn't see it, about being a leader, check it out. Wow. So, what are we going to talk about? Exponentializing. Exponentializing. That word already, doesn't that make you happy? For me, I'm like, whoa, exponentializing. I was thinking about looking at that this morning, and I'm like, that word, even if you don't know what it exactly means, you so get the energy of this word. And we're having 10 days of this. So how does it get any better? And what a great time to be alive. Hi, beautiful people. I see people show up. Hey, Selena. Hey, Sandra. Hi, everybody. What a great, phenomenal time to be alive. Now, not everybody will agree with me. And I wonder how you feel about being alive right now. This is such a different time. This is such a special time. And I think it's wonderful that we have these 10 days of conversations with different facilitators to literally give you this invitation and taste of all that we can now choose and create. And today I really want to talk about the creation, being the creator of your life and your future. Now, we have spoken about this before. I know Susanna Mittermaier spoke about it as well, how everything has changed and we have jumped tracks. We have jumped tracks. We are not anymore in the reality that we all called this reality. That one is the old reality. We are in a completely different world. Now, the Global Foundation in February in Brazil changed everything with more than 3,000 people in that class. And since then, things have changed. And with the coronavirus, with the COVID, with the confinement, so much has changed. There is no more past. And the future that we thought we knew, the future that we thought was predictable, which already wasn't, obviously, totally isn't anymore. And so what now? What now? The awareness that we are no longer in the same tracks creates a huge opening up. The awareness that the past that you might be referring to as when something occurred in your life, something didn't work, that happened, this happened, nothing exists anymore. That's in that old track. It's not anymore relevant for what you can create, for what you can be, for what you can choose, and for what you can embody. And so jumping tracks, it's like anywhere you're pretending you're still living in that track is where you are actually not doing yourself a favor. So everything, this is where you destroy and create it. Right, wrong, good, bad, all night, pot, book, shorts, boys and girls. Everywhere you're pretending that you're still in the old reality, which a lot of people are doing and are trying, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, all night, pot, book, shorts, boys, meals. We are no longer living from the old track. We are in a new track with a different past and with a completely different possibility for now and for future. Now, when we look at the world now, a lot of people are under the impression, that, oh my God, shit, we're stuck. This is terrible. And is that true for you? Is that true? Are you stuck? Are you living looking at the past? Or are you, as a humanoid, actually like, oh my God, what else is possible now? And the awareness that the past that you have allowed to be so loud and so strong and so dominant, the awareness that that loud voice is in the gutter and you can't even hear its muffled voice, leave alone any squirming, what does that create for you? And I don't know who this is. Oh, she says, the past was always made so significant, our stories so freeing to just let this go. Exactly. And so in this time where a lot of people are still feeling stuck, how free can you be? How free can we as humanoids be? How free are we actually that we have pretended we aren't? Because so many people like to complain about how stuck they are. And everything this is where you destroy it and create it. Right, wrong, good, bad, all night, butt, box, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And so with the past being gone, with those reference points no longer holding any sway over you, with those reference points no longer having any relevance and no longer projecting on you, because that's what we've allowed. And it's like, what past? What are you talking about? It does not exist. What can you create and what can you choose? Now, knowing that we jump tracks, the past doesn't exist. Now we're in a new space on new tracks. We have spoken about this in Access, about no objectives and no reference points. Now this new reality that we're on, functioning from, is a humongous invitation to actually live all the Access tools. We are equipped. We are so lucky that we have Gary Douglas and Dane here and Access and all the tools. We have the tools to actually create what we have been asking for so many years. We don't only have the tools, we have created whatever change has occurred. And everywhere you haven't acknowledged that you contributed to this change as well, will you now destroy it and create it? Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, butt, box, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Wait a minute. This new situation didn't just happen. Wait a minute. We all created this. How does it get any better than that? This acknowledgement that we are the creator of what is now changing. How much does that empower you? And how much can that invite you to keep on going? Now, as I said before, there are plenty of people who are with the point of view, I'm stuck, I can't travel, I can't do this, I can't do that, because they look, or even we sometimes, we look at the past and look at how things used to be. None of the things that used to be, used to be. None of the things that were the way they were, are the way they were. None of this is relevant. It has no relevance or pertinence any longer. And so, are you really stuck? So, are you really confined? So, are you really stopped? And how many of you can now acknowledge, holy fuck, no. And anywhere you are feeling stuck, feeling limited, feeling not free, will you now destroy and create everything this is? Right, wrong, good, bad, all night, butt, book, shorts, boys, men's. How much of that even belongs to you? How many people are you aware of who are like, oh, cannot travel, cannot take the bus, cannot take the plane. Oh, I want to do like that. I want to do like this. That was so fun. This was so fun. All of that is in the past. Everything is open. We are in front of a wide landscape. This amazing, gorgeous, beautiful planet. This is our playground. Now, are we going to look at the past that's actually dead to see how we used to do it so that we can recreate the life we didn't like, but at least we know what it looked like and we know what kind of shit life we're going to have? Or are we going to allow that freedom to be finally and create something completely different? And so somebody writes, I noticed and acknowledged truly being in a different track than some people around me. They're stuck in no choice, stuck holding on the past. Amazing and so grateful. I am choosing something different. Thank you. That's amazing. And how many people do you hear complaining, talking, oh my God, I hate this confinement. I saw somebody at the beginning of the confinement go, right, like, fuck you, COVID. And I was like, wow, what an amazing way to look at this. What an amazing way to go about this. And how much is all of this a gift? How much has this pause, so-called pause that Earth has given us, been a space for us to start to thrive and exponentialize? I have to be like always careful with this word, so long. Exponentialize. And everywhere that you haven't acknowledged that you have been, in whatever way you have, will you destroy and create it? Right, wrong, good, bad, all, 9, what, box, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And so that thriving, that exponentializing, that creating, what if it didn't look like it used to? What if it doesn't have to look like it used to? And what can it now be with the choices that are available? Now, as I said before, we are so lucky that we have the tools of access consciousness. Gary Douglas, so many years ago, didn't give up. We slow, lazy fuckers, crawled our way to choice and crawled our way to access. And many of you came into access now and you're on the fast train, and how lucky are you and how awesome is that? And he didn't give up. And we now, because of his tenacity, have all this awareness, all these processes, all these tools, a whole universe of choice, question, possibilities, and contribution available to us. Now, this is our time to not talk about the tools or read about the tools or think about the tools, to live the tools. This is the time. This is just like, wow, the time to live the tools and keep on asking questions, and also become aware of what you might have concluded or decided or projected about what is possible and what is not possible. The old reality was all about what's not possible. Oh, that's impossible, and that's really difficult, and that's really hard, and that's really bad, and all limitation, limitation, limitation. Basically, shit wheels of limitation. This new reality that we have chosen to jump into, and that we can keep on jumping, because it's not like now we're on the right track and we're done. No, we are in this awareness like, oh my God, so much change is available with this willingness to jump, with this willingness to create, with this willingness to exponentialize, with this willingness to be the change that we desire, instead of asking people to do it for us, instead of complaining about how others are doing it, or complaining that others don't like it if we do it. Who gives a fuck? Nothing and nobody can stop us unless we stop ourselves. And so we can jump tracks all the time. It's just the awareness that that old reality has no longer any power over us. We have the tools of access. Now, the basic tools, like how does it get any better than that? What else is possible now are the tools that are going to show us and are going to invite us and are going to open to us all that we have been asking for, and all that we haven't even been able to imagine or ask for yet, that we can start to ask for now. And so what is it that you desire as your life? What is it that you desire as your future that you might not even have allowed yourself to wander into, to travel into, to dream about? And what if you will allow yourself to do that now? And everything that doesn't allow it, we destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, all, 9, butt, book, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And Sandra says, how can we have ease being in this new space and don't look for reference points of what we know and what feels familiar? Well, everywhere you have learned that you have to know what it feels like before you can choose. And you have to know what it looks like before you can choose. And that is ease. Oh, I know this one, now it's ease. Can we destroy and uncreate all that? Right, wrong, good, bad, all night, butt, buck, shorts, boys, and beyonds. The first time that you learned to walk, did you need a reference point, or was your body showing you? We have had so many first times, and at the same time, there's all this knowing. And there is this, it seems like a contradiction, but it's literally like, what if you are that wondrous child that doesn't need to know from its mind, that doesn't need to be shown, that doesn't need a model, that doesn't need a reference? What do you know? What can you activate in you where you will show yourself in a way? How many times have you showed yourself how fucking brilliant you are? Not only how wrong you are, because we're really good at that one. What about throwing that one out of the window and into that old reality back there? Doesn't belong here. What will you allow yourself to surprise yourself in this creation where that new space is not unease because you don't know it, or is not difficult because you've never lived it, or it doesn't feel the same, but it's literally, I don't know this one, but I do. And I'm so curious, and I will be that child again. And everywhere you have learned that ease comes from knowing cognitively, which is just a mental trap. Can we destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, all night, butt, buck, shorts, boys, and girls. Everywhere you've learned that ease comes from having done something before, you destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, all night, butt, buck, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What ease is available to you? Because ease, joy, and glory is who you are and what you are. It's not something that you go look for. It's something that you are. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory is the call for the human eyes to go, that one, that one, that one, that's me, that's us. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. And so this new space that's available, this new playground that's available to us, living the tools of access, asking questions, and where the reference of the past is like, whatever, I'm here today. Every day, every moment is a new glorious adventure. What else is possible? Now, it's really funny because what else is possible now is a question that we ask a lot in Access Consciousness, and you might be using that yourself and living that yourself. What else is possible now? That word else is very indicative of the energy of this question. What else is possible now? Not what I already know is possible now. Not what I've already seen is possible now. Not what I decided I want is possible now. What else is possible now? Which shows us, that question is us activating the universe, activating our magical, mysterious, miraculous capacities of choice, question, contribution, and possibilities. What that else gets activated, and the universe and you as the creator can have that. What else is possible now? What else is possible now? Now, that wasn't possible before, but is possible now because of what you have chosen and created. And what else is possible now? And what else is possible now? And what else is possible now? Where the now allows us to be here and truly die to the past. Die every second, so the new now has a new possibility and has a totally new, creative, generative energy available to us. And Jenny says, so lockdown has opened up so much in so-called slowing down. I see more of the choices I have available for me instead of living through others' reality and my own stories. I love that, Jenny. That's amazing. And how does it get any better? And exactly, the so-called slowing down. Is it slowing down, or is it that we've become much more present, much more relaxed, and thereby also much more in choice? Now, it's super interesting, I feel, that during these days of COVID and lockdown, that we speak about choice, because the human world and the techie world, those people are like, we don't have choice, I'm not allowed to, blah, 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 and we're only allowed to, blah, blah, blah. And we are like, wow, I have been living through other people's insanities. I've been living through what other people, other people's worlds. I have been actually functioning from what other people desire from me. I have made these choices that were not even really my choices. So much clarity, so much presence. And so what exponentialization, what acceleration, what creation, what generation, what activation can you have with this presence, with this relaxation that might seem like a slowing down, but it's literally where it's actually just much more space filled. Less thoughts, feelings, and emotions. More perceiving, knowing, being, and receiving. And everything that doesn't allow this, can we destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, box, shorts, boys, and beyonds. How do you stay the space of possibilities that you are and invite people to where you are instead of holding yourself back again to be a part of this reality? Well, you know, in Access, we always say how is a mental question. There is no how, and then, you know, there's choice. And so what if it's not about staying in this space of possibilities? Because as soon as you stay, if you tell a humanoid to stay, you already get antsy, right? You're like, oh, no. We are dynamic, moving organisms, our bodies, our beings. We are constantly in creation. We are constantly looking for what else is possible now and what else is possible now. And so what if it's not about staying in this space, but what if it is realizing and acknowledging, choice of possibilities. That's where we're living now. Oh, creation of life and future. That's what we're living now. All the things that we've been talking about and asking for, we're living now. And so the old reality where you hold yourself back, where you're diminishing yourself, that was nothing to judge, just something we chose long ago, before COVID, like eons ago. And what if you, in this new space where the past is not relevant anymore and everything is available, you don't wait. You don't wait for others to tell you. You don't wait for others to show you. You are the creator of your life. You are the creator of your future. Are you going to wait or are you going to create? Now, in the old reality, a lot of us were waiting. And not all of us, and all of us. Somewhere, for something. Now we have created this new space where they're literally, the old rules of the game don't apply because we're not in the same game anymore. We are creating the game. What game do you want to play today? And what does that demand of you? What choices? What presence? What question? What creation? And so, is holding back something interesting for an infinite being? An infinite being holding back is like, what is that? What? Holding back is always in reference to others. You hold back, oh, because they're behind me, or oh, they're in front of me and I'm not allowed to stay next to them. Holding back is always in reference to others. Who or what are you holding back from or to that keeps you from being you? And everything that is really destroyed and created. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, book, shorts, boys and beyonds. So in this time where many people are waiting, and somewhere we might be waiting to hear if we're allowed to fly, because unfortunately we don't have access airlines yet. Or, you know, like we might be waiting for logistical things. But nothing stops a humanoid. And if you've done the foundation class, one of the first things that always kind of like, again, the 100th time I've read it, and I'm always like, wow, we cannot fail. If something doesn't work, it's because we didn't want it enough. If you know that, you cannot fail. You have all these access tools available. You are an infinite being. The past doesn't exist anymore. Everything is available in front of you. What can you create now where you don't wait, but you create? Where you are constantly living this hum, this acoustical vibration of question, choice, possibilities, and contribution. And certain people might be heavy. Certain people like be heavy, not like weight wise, but energetically, because they're still in the, oh my God, I can't believe this and that. And ooh, oh, it's so scary and it's so fearful. They're all living from the distractor implants of old reality. What if you can just be like, that's a choice. That's not my choice. What if their choice has nothing to do with you? What if that has no sway over you? Would a choice of another being affect you? Which is connected to this conversation of being the creator of your life and future. Are you going to be at the effect of others and at the effect of old reality? Or are you going to be that energy, that force of nature, I want to say, that melting, sweet being? Okay, you want to be afraid? Have so much fun. I'm choosing something different. Oh, you want to be angry about everything that's not working anymore because old reality died? Sorry, not sorry. What if you no longer are affected by? And what energy space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, and possibilities can you and your body be to be that which affects, which impacts, where you leave a trail of magic? Whoever is willing can have it. And everything that doesn't allow it, we destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, all men, pot, book, shorts, boys, and beyonds. People might be functioning from old reality. You don't have to. And if you feel like you're getting pulled, you're not a magnet. You're not a magnet. You're an infinite being. Now, this is interesting because how much were we living as a magnet? Oh, somebody's sad. I'm sad too. Oh, somebody's angry. I'm angry too. Oh, everybody's is doing small. I'm also going to do small. You're not a magnet. You're an infinite being. You are the creator of reality. You are the creator of your body. You are the creator of your life. You are the creator. You are not here to just sit here and wait. And so everywhere you're seeing people wait, or you're seeing people pull back, what energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, and possibilities can you and your body be to be that dynamic, alive, exponentializing organism that will not wait and does not require others to choose before you can choose, or to be before you can be? And everything that doesn't allow you to perceive nor be received is where you destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, all night, butt, buck, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And so now is the time for us to use, to be, to embody the tools and really create without any reference points and without the objectives, without this, oh, I have to do that and that's the right thing and this is the wrong thing, which is all connected to like the cords that were pulling at us from old reality. The rightness and the wrongness, the polarity, the conflict, which is the basis of old reality. None of that has to hold sway over us. And so from this space of everything is possible, everything is available, what do I truly desire? Now this clarity, and I get like what Jenny was saying, like, the so-called slowing down has actually given so much awareness, so much space, so much presence and relaxation. From that presence, ask yourself, what do I desire? And, a few days ago, if you haven't gotten that call, the conflict call, well, please get it. And again, Dane here said, what is your new ask? I am really looking at that now. Everything changed. It's like, when you're a kid and you're really excited when you get like new socks. And then you're like, oh, actually I want new shoes. And then you want a bike and you're basically upgrading your ask. And you get excited about like a golf car. And then you're like, why am I driving in a Golf if I can get a Mercedes now? And then like, why am I driving a Mercedes if I can get a Tesla? And then why am I driving? Why am I not having a driver? Or why am I not having a plane? So upgrading our ask. Now, part of being a creator of your life and future is being in that question of what you desire and being in the question of what else is available, and being in the question of what do I demand of me? What is my new ask? So please keep asking, and please become more and more aware that all of that is not just an ask and you just ask it because it's free anyway. It is something that you can create, and it is something that you can gift to the world by your choice. And your choice opens up that others can choose that. You are being the source and you are being the inspiration. Okay, my time's up, my lovers. I'm so grateful, so grateful for this conversation. As you can see, I'm still like on fire, and so grateful to be part of this amazing group of facilitators and part of this energy. And you know, how many of us are like, how would I have done all this without access? I know. And so what gratitude can we have for access consciousness, for Gary Douglas, for Dane here, for Simone, for Brendon, for everybody who allows access to be thriving in this world from in all ways. And so tomorrow we continue. We have David Kubes. Thank you, Laura. I was like, who's next? So tomorrow's David Kubes. Don't miss him. And then we have all these gorgeous other beings that are going to be here at 10 a.m. So join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. Same bad time, same bad place. And have a beautiful day. And share around if this was an inspiration, if this was a gift for you. Who else can we inspire with the tools? And if this live was a gift, please gift it to others so that they can receive as well. Thank you, everybody, and adore you. So grateful. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you, beautiful translators. You guys are amazing. Bye-bye.